getting over him. I got no rules, I count 'em.
Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a foundation wear test. The foundations I'm testing out, it's actually a combo, which I've never done before, but I saw NIKKIETUTORIALS really loves to mix these two foundations together. I have never mixed them before, so I figured why not test out one of her favorite combos. So this is the Nars Natural Radiant Foundation and the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to see how this foundation combo applies and wears throughout the day, just keep watching. Okay guys, so today I thought I would test out a combination of foundations. I was just watching a NIKKIETUTORIALS video and she mixed these two foundations, which I have never mixed before. It is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation and the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. Okay, yeah, so I just checked and it was these two foundations that she uses. I've never mixed these two together. I believe I have done wear tests on both of these foundations, but I have never mixed them, and I do like mixing foundations. I just have never tried this combo. And I think that I think this is one of her go-to combos, so I thought we might as well. So I took a couple pumps of the Nars and then a couple pumps of the Maybelline. When I'm trying to be a little quicker putting my foundation on, I will buff it out with the Morphe M439 brush and then go over it with a sponge if I feel like I need to. With this Nars foundation, I noticed that it's a little bit lighter coverage, but if I remember correctly, Maybelline one has a little more coverage. My foundation, I swear, always looks a little funky on my forehead lately, so I always go over my forehead with a sponge. But on the rest of my face, this foundation looks fine with a brush. I went a little heavy. I'm going to add just a little bit extra to my cheeks. This is where I usually build up coverage because that's where my breakouts mainly are. I'm loving the way this is looking so far. I think I have tested out both of these. If I have, I will put the wear tests in the description box so you can check those out. You guys mix foundations? I mix foundations a lot, whether for the coverage or for my color. Sometimes a foundation, I like the finish but it doesn't have enough coverage for me, so I'll add like the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. That's one of my favorites to add in to get extra coverage because that has like way good coverage. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the skin. I used almost all of that. It's sitting really nicely on top of my skin. It looks pretty good over my pores. It is clinging a little bit. I had a spot right there and it's clinging to those dry patches on that. Looks really good. I'd say medium-high coverage. I can still see some spots, but pretty good coverage. It is creasing a lot on my forehead already. Okay, so I have the concealer all blended out. It is currently 12:09 p.m. so we will call 12:10 the check-in time. Going in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. Oh, see my forehead? It's like way creasing. Maybe I put too much product on my forehead. Picking up my Morphe E41 brush, I'm going to set the rest of my face. And I wasn't able to save it. It just looks a little heavy on my forehead and the creasing is already a little bit more than I'm used to. But from right here, looking at my mirror, it looks really nice. The coverage is nice. It doesn't look super heavy, except for on my forehead it looks a little heavy, but it's not like awful. But on the rest of my face it looks really good. On my forehead I might just have to use a lighter layer. I might have used too much for that one. So I'm just going to quickly finish up the rest of my face. I've seen some people bronze and then contour, so I kind of wanted to try that. I'm going to take my Park Ave Princess palette and pick up Carat, which is my favorite. Forgot about this highlighter. This used to be my favorite. Spraying my face with my Milani Make It Last. Then for lips, I'm going to take the Lorac Highly Pigmented Lipstick in Minimalist. And I'm going to take the Pinky highlighter in this highlighting quad. And just put that on the center. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my eyes and I will be right back. Okay guys, so it is 12:24. That's probably the quickest foundation base makeup I have ever put on in my life. But this is the finished product. I'm loving how it looks right now. I think it looks very beautiful on the skin. The only thing is my forehead is creasing quite a bit already. I think it looks really heavy on my forehead for some reason. I could have just put too much product on to begin with, so that could be it. But the rest of my face looks beautiful. My nose looks really good. I think it looks really, really nice on the skin right now. So I will see you guys in a couple hours for my first check-in. It is almost 5 o'clock, so it has been over 4.5 hours, and this is what the foundation is looking like.
Mom.
Day.
Mama.
It is Mom. Okay. What?
Mama.
Can you go get Dada?
No, Dada, Baba.
Yeah, Dada and Baba. Okay. So helpful. So this is what my skin is looking like. Tay, you gotta get out. I lock the door and she freaks out, usually. Okay. So this is what my skin is looking like right now. Let me scoot you guys in. So right here I'm getting a little bit of separating, which is normal for me. A little bit of creasing and separating right here in my chin. You can see my forehead has the creasing, but it honestly hasn't gotten any worse since I first put the foundation on. It looks a little cakey up here still, but I really think it's because I used too much product. It's not separating. It doesn't look super oily. My nose looks good. My cheeks look good. Around my mouth looks a little weird. Ignore my lipstick that I need to reapply. But so this has been happening a lot lately, so I think that's just kind of a normal thing, as well as this creasing and the creasing on my forehead. That's just kind of always what it does. So I'm over 4.5 hours into this wear test, and I think that it looks really, really good still. It is 8:19 p.m., so it has been over 8 hours. I was going to try to wear this for 10 hours, but I really don't want to. But this is what the foundation's looking like. Let me zoom you guys in. See the creasing on my forehead here, here, here. It's a little bit over here too, which I feel like is just going to continue to get worse now. My chin looks pretty good. My nose looks pretty good. Oh, look. That guy wasn't there earlier. I mean, it looks pretty good. So this is what the foundation is looking like at 8 hours wear time, which is pretty typical for me. This combo would be really good for me. I don't look oily at all. I mean, I could touch up my cheeks right here and my forehead, but I don't feel like I look bad. Like, I feel like I could probably wear this for a little bit, for a couple more hours, and I would be totally fine. Yeah, I really like this foundation. If you guys liked this video and like testing foundation combinations, it's kind of interesting. I mix my foundations a lot. I don't know if other people mix their foundations a lot. Yeah, if you guys like this, or if you have any combos that you want me to test out, I might continue this, see what some other big YouTubers' favorite combinations are and test those out and see how they work for my skin type. I really like that idea. So yeah, this is 8 hours. I'm liking it. I do like this combo. I like both those foundations. I do feel like the Nars Natural Radiant Foundation is a lot more skin-like and a lighter coverage, and the Maybelline Superstay is more full coverage. So mixing those two, it gave it a really nice finish, but then the Maybelline foundation added a lot of coverage to it, so that's pretty cool, because I think with the Nars I had to build it up quite a bit and it still was showing a lot of my problems on my skin. So that's the kind of thing that I like to do. Like I said earlier, when I'm mixing foundations, if I feel like a foundation needs more coverage, I usually add my Huda Beauty foundation, because that one has such good coverage. So yeah, this combination I think was pretty good. I'm excited. I'll probably use this combination again. I do like how it looks on my skin, and this is 8 hours. I feel like it's going strong. Okay guys, so those were all my thoughts on this foundation combo. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe. I post 3 videos every week. I did film this eyeshadow look. It is part 1 in season 4 of my 10 looks using 1 palette series, so if you want to see that, I will link it down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below with any products or looks you want me to try out next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.
Getting over him. I got no